Hey there, welcome to day 38. Traveled most of the day to Tennessee and then had to go over to the meeting site and then to give a speech. Got back, I'm exhausted. I did read on the plane more of Linda's book, and time, I don't know. Because on the plane, I couldn't use my little stopwatch because we had to have our phones shut off. Uh, Comment from yesterday. Thank you, David. David said, I really like the idea of starting the story in the moment while you're waiting for the contest results to be announced. He said, what if in the moment we hear you wondering if you lived up to your dad's advice to be the best? That could serve as a dramatic device that transitions into your backstory. I love that idea, and I thought that's really cool. Thank you, David. Um, and thank you for appreciating that I'm sharing the process as I'm going along. Thank you. Well, um, read this chapter, and this chapter's on the last chapter, or winding down in the chapter of the book. Yay! Getting through the thicker to the thinner. And this one's about optioning stories, chapter 9. And just learning so much, and movies, cool, exciting, Hollywood. But this chapter reminded me it's a business. It's still a business when you come down to it. And using my business brain, I've also already been writing down some of the different places like A, Toastmasters, B, Bose, all the different product placements and things that would benefit from the story coming out. So maybe financially tap into budgets and see if they would sponsor or help pay for the film. So, not that that's my job, but my brain, I can't shut it off. I think that way. And by the way, people wonder about this. This is actually, this is from my church, godfortherestofus.com, and this is from a T. Harv Eker seminar about, if you don't know T. Harv, book Secrets of the Millionaire Mind, phenomenal book. And when I went to the seminar, I'm kind of rejuvenating and establishing my commitment to getting out of the debt and the place that I put myself, and then stayed kind of at that level. So I am going to wear this second one until I am debt free. That's my goal to myself, or it falls off because it's getting kind of floppy and starting to hang down also. I might have to tie it to keep it on, but I want to do the Dave Ramsey Freedom Call. If you're not familiar, I wasn't either, but Mike Rayburn, my friend, reminded me of that. So, but going back to the options, realizing it is a business. It's still a business, and it talked about some different movies and suing that happened, and um, defamation of character lawsuits, and it talked about Silkwood and how that company that they were talking about in the movie threatened legal action but never did anything because they used information from public domain and could almost prove what they based the facts that they based the movie on. So they didn't end up suing because they probably wouldn't have done well. Anyway, that's her interpretation, not mine. So, but just interesting, and also defamation of character. And I know I'm going to have to contact Dave Fitzgerald's family to see if I have permission to. I can't see where they'd have a challenge because he was definitely one of my heroes. Um, but we shall see on that. See what that brings. But I'm still going to contact them anyway. And then also, my own family, how are they going to feel with how it comes out? Because that won't all be perfect or rosy either. As well as Vinny. I don't know how he'll feel about the truth of what I write about. So, we shall see. And but bottom line is my honor is to the truth, and I really like the idea of the theme. That the theme of the movie is the same as the theme of my speech, willing to fail. And it's about self-responsibility, which I think is something lacking these days. So, anyway, those are my thoughts for today. So I have no idea how much closer to my goal I am, but I know it was probably at least more than 17 minutes when I was on the plane reading. Uh, Tomorrow I speak here at NSA Tennessee, and then I travel to Texas, Houston, Texas, doing some editing with Craig and Scott, the film guy who videotaped the storytelling bootcamp. And then doing a big event Monday night in Houston for Toastmasters there, local Toastmasters. I guess there's already 200 people. So I'm pretty psyched about that. That'll be cool. Tonight had about 22 people, 27 people there. And it was fun. Fun, exciting, but I'm exhausted. So I'm going to bed to get some good sleep for tomorrow. But yet, still worked in some priority to my dream. How about you? What will you do tomorrow? Stage time.